The high school football spring season wraps up tonight with an absolutely mammoth matchup on tap. State number 1 Fond du Lac and state number 2 Kimberly squaring off in what is essentially a de facto state championship game. It's being played at Appleton East High School. That's where we find Chancellor Johnson, who is live with a closer look.
Yeah, Brandon, when you put a pair of two undefeated teams together with a conference title on the line, you get a crowd like this one. Kimberly versus Fond du Lac, a pair of undefeated teams. They're excited, they're ready to go, and so are the Cardinals.
This is our championship. This is the seniors championship. This is what we were given. We're thankful to the WIAA that gave this spring season because these kids just kept working hard through all this uncertainty, and they're fired up for tonight.
It's huge. This is the game that we've been working for a long time, so it was exciting to get this opportunity to play a great team. You know, we worked for a long time for this game right here, so I'm excited.
Brandon, just more than 30 minutes to go until kickoff. Until then, I'm hanging out with these guys.
All right, guys, have fun out there. Stay safe. At the bottom here, you see the last 4 matchups between these two teams, separated by a combined 14 points. Incredible. Notable games include Fond du Lac snapping Kimberly's state record 70-game winning streak in August of 2018. The Papermakers got them back, though, that November, beating the Cardinals by 1 in the state semifinals, advancing to the state championship game. Can't wait to see how the latest matchup unfolds tonight. Well, the spring football season has been a unique endeavor, certainly, but many consider it a success. Just in terms of games played, there was a big difference between the spring season and the fall season. The Fox Valley Classic Conference, made up of teams from the Fox Valley Association and the Fox River Classic, that's the championship game we'll see tonight between Kimberly and Fond du Lac. That conference had only 2 teams affected by COVID-19, and only 4 of its 70 total games were canceled because of COVID. That's about 6%. Compare that to data given to us by conferences that played last fall. The Bay Conference had 6 of its 27 games canceled. That's 22%. The Northeastern Conference, 4 of its 26 were canceled. That's 15%. So playing in the spring wasn't perfect, but the FRCC's commissioner believes it kept players safer and allowed for more games to be played.
Without question, I think the kids were much better prepared, so they could deal with, the social distancing and everything else that goes with it. So I think it was a big plus. I don't think they would have been playing as much in the fall as they did in this alternate season.
Nice thing is, a positive with this spring is, we've been able to play in front of a crowd. We've been able to play in front of a student section. We've been able to do some of those things where I don't know what would have happened in the fall. I can't predict that, but I know it was important for these kids to play in front of a crowd, and we were able to do that each week.